face, the only face, the real face of women's basketball, period. She did it again, Caitlin Clark, shattering records, creating new viewership records for USA Sports. She did it again. Y'all keep running around trying to pretend like this person's the face of the league, that person's the face of the league.
Total chaos just hit WNBA headquarters, and league bosses are in full panic mode tonight. Caitlin Clark dropped a bombshell ultimatum on the front office, and nobody saw it coming. She had just broken another record and won Player of the Week. But instead of celebrating, she turned straight to league leaders with one demand: bring back Sophie Cunningham, who got hit with a shocking union ban. Or Clark walks away and takes her massive fan base with her. So, why is everyone freaking out? Look at what caused this mess. Sophie Cunningham, a fan favorite known for her toughness and honesty, got slapped with a strange union restriction that made no sense to fans. Instead of rewarding her hard work, league officials played political games, benching her and hoping nobody would care. Big mistake. They forgot one thing. Caitlin Clark doesn't back down when it comes to standing up for what's real.
50 years of sports business. Darren Rovell is telling the truth. Leagues and unions have been long forbidden using derogatory NIL. The most popular NBA student example of this is a Reggie Miller choke and crotch grab. There she is, Helen of Troy. Sophie Cunningham herself. They generally do not know how to run a marketing campaign. Folks, when I first saw this, I was like, dude, who is this troll? Who is this troll? But then I looked at the source and I was like, oh, this is a real source. This isn't some...
Forget the polite emails. Forget the corporate statements. Clark walked straight into that room, slammed her hand on the table, and dropped a line that's going to live forever in sports history. Bring Sophie back. Lift the ban, or watch this whole thing burn down. That sentence alone was worth millions in broadcast value. Clark just called out the league on live television, exposing the very people running the show for sabotaging their own product. And she made one thing crystal clear. She is not sitting quietly while the league disrespects the stars who built this game. And here's why the league should be panicking right now. When Clark steps on that court, viewership explodes. We're talking 1.4 million plus fans tuning in night after night just for her. Take Clark off the floor, and those numbers gone just like that.
So that takes us back to Darren Rovell. The WNBA Players Association is currently prohibiting licensees from using the Sophie Cunningham point, saying that it is, quote, derogatory. What? What? That is absurd. And if I was Sophie Cunningham, I would be kicking and screaming. What? I saw this and was like, oh, this league is ate up with the perpetually offended. The most viral moment of the year can't get licenses because you got players that were offended by it. Remember all the people online? Oh, that's so disrespectful to black women.
Suddenly, one threat changed everything. When Clark stood up for Sophie Cunningham and hinted she might walk away, she showed everyone who really runs this league. Not the suits, not the corporate logos, her. Those 1.4 million fans follow her. Not a brand name. Behind closed doors, it's chaos. Executives are yelling, pointing fingers, scrambling for answers. Producers who already sold millions in ad slots are panicking, calling league bosses nonstop. Nobody knows how to explain this to sponsors. Their biggest star threatening to shut it all down over a ban that never should have happened. And the people who thought they held all the power, they just found out they're holding nothing. Give in to Clark or watch the whole thing collapse on live TV.
It's really the question. Like, is Caitlin going to be your superstar? And your Batman, and Kelsey, your Robin.
The fact that this even has to be a conversation is why this thing needs to be split apart. The Indiana Fever, when Caitlin and Kelsey play, yes, they're effective because they're both really, really great basketball players. I mean, well, Kelsey, she could score. She don't do nothing else, but she could score the hell out the basketball. But the fact that there's no pecking order established, it's like a free-for-all, that is the problem. That's the problem. The Dallas Wings established a pecking order. The Las Vegas Aces established a pecking order. The Liberty established a pecking order. Like all these other superstars, or not other stars, because they're not superstars because people don't really watch them. But all of the other great players, LA Sparks, Kelsey Plum, there's a pecking order. The Indiana Fever is the only place where there's no real pecking order. And that's the problem.
When last year, when Caitlin was out, then you relied heavily on Kelsey. And you guys were one game away from making it to the finals, right? So
every locker room in the league is watching this moment in disbelief. For years, players stayed silent, accepted bad calls, and played by the league's rules out of fear. But Clark's stand for Cunningham changed that overnight. That fear is gone now. Players everywhere are realizing something huge. When a top star pushes back against unfair treatment, the people in charge can't do a thing about it. Commentators who normally defend the league, no matter what, are stuck live on air with nothing to say. The same analysts who spent months calling Clark's impact just normal growth now look completely wrong. The second Clark spoke up for Cunningham, social media exploded. Fans flooded comment sections, turned against the league's official pages, and stood behind Clark without hesitation.
She sets foot on the court whilst shattering viewership records. That's Caitlin Clark for you, the face of the league. Yeah. Look, Aces. Oh man, maybe it was Ace's son. I thought it was Ace's Sparks. Ace's son USA 343,000. Wow, I thought it was Ace's Sparks. Maybe they just don't have the Ace's Sparks on this list, but damn. That's bad news bears. That's bad. The three highest rated games on USA: Fever Sparks, Fever Tempo, Fever Sparks. Oh, one common denominator. It's a certain somebody's team. Is it not? Is it not Jamel Hill? Let's get into the player of the week, shall we? Your AP player of the week, Caitlin Clark. Many people reported on this yesterday. Many people talked about this yesterday. Congratulations to Caitlin Clark, player of the week. Well deserved. Getting player of the week while on minutes restriction is wild work. It's crazy. Absolutely insanity. Caitlin Clark by herself is must-see TV. She is amazing and the only person I have to drop everything I'm doing to watch her play.
This goes way beyond one ban or one game. It's a sign that the whole system is shifting. League executives thought they could control everything. The story, the rules, who gets pushed forward and who gets pushed aside. But real stardom doesn't answer to a boardroom. Clark's power comes from something you can't fake: passion and standing by the people around her. When she speaks, fans move with her, and that leaves the old guard with nothing to control. Now sponsors are panicking, pushing the league to fix this fast. Big money deals are on shaky ground as lawyers scramble to figure out what happens if Clark actually walks. And here's the truth. Sponsors don't care about locker room politics. They care about attention and image. Right now, that attention is all on Clark and Cunningham. The league has nowhere left to run.
Shooters in the entire WNBA: Aaliyah Boston, Sophie Cunningham, Kelsey Mitchell, and we have Caitlin Clark. There wasn't a picking the best, the most popular player, but clear anti-Fever agenda. Now, I believe they might have tweeted this before news came out that Caitlin Clark actually declined that, but I don't know if Sophie would have turned it down. Now, we don't know if they invited Sophie, but I'm pretty sure Sophie is definitely going to respond to this. You know what I'm saying? I do know Sophie do respond to people. If we add her a bunch of times on Twitter, try to see why, got to be something we could do. Sophie Cunningham, as of right now, is 43%. Aaliyah Boston, 46%. Kelsey Mitchell, 42%. Wow, bro. So, technically, Aaliyah Boston is the best three-point shooter right now in the whole W. Wow, bro. Where's AZ Flood at? Wow. It's definitely going to be a boring 3-point contest. But I want to know you guys' thoughts down in the comment section right now. Make sure you guys keep...
Nobody expected the internet to explode like this. The moment the news broke, fans everywhere stopped scrolling and started screaming. This wasn't just another headline. It was the spark that lit an unstoppable fire across every platform sports fans call home. Fan communities on every major app began organizing something huge: full-scale blackouts. Their message was simple. The instant a game airs without Clark or Cunningham on the court, the TV goes off. No views, no ratings, no mercy. And that message couldn't be clearer if it was written in giant letters across the sky. Fans want fairness. They want real competition. And they're fully willing to watch the entire league's ratings crash to the floor if the people running things refuse to make it right. This isn't a line that gets erased tomorrow. It's permanent. The front office can spin it however they like. They can drop carefully worded statements. They can hide behind lawyers and press releases. But none of that works anymore because fans have already seen the truth with their own eyes. And no press conference can undo that. What Caitlin Clark did wasn't just stand up for a teammate. She used the biggest, most record-setting platform in the sport to protect the people around her. And in doing so, she pulled back the curtain on how the entire business really operates. She proved in real time that greatness built on loyalty and heart will always outshine backroom politics and corporate control. And through all of this, Clark herself stayed remarkably grounded. Reflecting on her team's performance, she gave credit where it was due, praising her teammates for stepping up big when someone else was missing from the lineup, especially pointing out how one teammate came through in a massive way that night. It wasn't about her, it was about the group pulling together. When asked how she seemed to sense even before tip-off that this was going to be one of those special nights, her answer said everything about who she is. She explained that belief comes first. You have to picture those big performances happening before they ever do. She admitted things don't always go your way. There are stretches where every shot rims out, where nothing falls, where the frustration creeps in. But the difference, she said, comes down to refusing to get discouraged. It comes down to trusting the work you've put in, trusting the people who believe in you, and most importantly, believing in yourself enough to dig in and find a way to make things better for your team. Then came the moment everyone was waiting to hear about: the game-tying play late in the fourth. With the shot clock bleeding down, and the game not at the offense broke down for a second, but instead of panicking, she read the chaos perfectly. She got a hand on a loose ball, chased it down near half court, and turned a broken play into one of the biggest points of the night. She was honest about it, too, admitting she wasn't even sure if there was contact on the deflection, joking that the official might not have had the clearest angle to make that call. But what mattered most to her wasn't the whistle. It was pushing the pace right after, trying to get the ball inbound quickly so the defense had no time to set. That instinct, that refusal to slow down when it mattered most, is exactly why millions of fans can't look away from her game. And that's really the heart of everything happening right now. This isn't just a basketball story anymore. It's become a full-blown cultural moment. A single athlete backed by raw passion and real loyalty to her peers has shown that no boardroom, no executive committee, no legacy power structure can control where the audience puts its trust. When she speaks up, millions move right along with her. And that leaves the so-called gatekeeper standing there with absolutely nothing left to control. So, now it's your turn. What's your honest, no-filter reaction to all of this? Is this the boldest power move sports has seen in years? Or did the league bring this entirely on itself by trying to sideline a fan favorite in the first place? Drop your take in the comments right now. Let's get a real conversation going. Hit that like button like you mean it. Turn on notifications so you never miss the next explosive story the moment it breaks. And if you know a real fan who deserves to hear the truth, send this their way. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.